Dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u videa z herní série Anthem. Doufám, že si videjko užijete, počílujete a enjoy. To chci se napokecat, nechceš. Tady má někdo pro mě nový quest? Ne. Když jsou dva nevykecaní a nahoře quest není? Ale zajímavé. Kecalista tady taky chybí. OK. Jsem tady dole. Teďka tady mám quest, takže tady by měl být někde pokec. Jestli jdu správně, ale se to zase nějak na té mapě neukazuje. Rádio, kde jsem? Něco červeného se pohybuje a jsem přesně za. Takže tady bude někde kecalista.
For what? For stepping close so you don't impede foot traffic.
You were off to the side, so it seemed to make sense.
My apologies. I assumed you would recognize me from one of my public safety forums.
Sorry, I was not aware those were happening.
My name is Pernell Blatch, and I'm the fort custodian. I maintain and improve all public works and spaces.
Sounds like a big job.
It's enormous. I'm seeking public input on an initiative to improve life in Fort Tarsis. Would you care to take part?
I might.
Excellent. Please answer the following questions. Do you A, believe the fort needs immediate improvements to function more efficiently? Or B, recognize the fort has glaring inefficiencies that must be corrected?
Aren't those statements both the same?
No. One suggests immediate action, and the other identifies issues, then proposes solutions.
I'm not sure the fort wants to change.
The fort must change. It's unsafe in so many ways. Take the walking issue, for example.
Did you say walking?
Yes. People walk and stop wherever they please. This causes stoppages, bumping, and even pedestrian rage. I'm proposing we implement lanes and foot traffic rules of way.
I guess it would make walking here more efficient.
It will. It's just a matter of applying rewards and punishment to ensure compliance. There will be some resistance, but I've run into that before.
Where at?
The fountain in the courtyard. People said we didn't need it, but now I'm spearheading the campaign to restore it.
How does a fountain make the fort more efficient?
The fountain creates a meeting place and instills pride in the community. Happy people are more productive.
Is the fountain working?
Not at the moment. There's a piping issue. It was nice chatting with you. I'm off to a meeting regarding proper personal equipment in the forge area.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. It's not easy keeping this fort safe.
S koštětem v ruce, udržet v bezpečí. By někde neuklouz na slupce od banánu. Prison, vězení. Jerek chce pokecat, dva nahoře chcou pokecat. Tak ukaž tady. Počkej, se tam dostanu, nedostanu, nebo to je náokolo. A co je toto? Šup to do Cortexu. Tady je.
Looks like this is your lucky day.
Why's that?
You just bumped into the oldest man in Fort Tarsis. Name's Jarek.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You know, you don't live as long as I have without seeing some things.
Yeah? Like what?
I was there when the scars swarmed the fort's terraces. It was a bloodbath. Happened over 50 years ago, and it feels like yesterday. I was also there when the scars came over the walls. What do you think about that?
I think you've seen a lot.
You bet I have. More than you ever will, that's for sure.
I hope you're right.
Oh, I am, freelancer. I've lived a life filled with bloodshed and disaster. I've survived Strider ambushes, Dominion attacks and outlaws. I've even run from wyverns. I've seen enough death the last 50 lifetimes. And yet, somehow, I'm still kicking.
So what's your secret to survival?
It ain't no secret. I'm a pragmatist. I always did what I had to in order to survive.
sorry. You must have lost many people along the way.
You got that right. I've outlived every friend I ever had. Sometimes I wonder if I made the right choices. I was in a mining crew digging for ore near Heliost when the main shaft collapsed. We were trapped behind a solid wall of rock. We had no idea of how long it would take for the rescue party to dig us out. I was lucky enough to find a bottle of water. But there were 6 of us.
1 bottle of water for 6 miners? How many of you made it out?
I was the only survivor.
You're tough as nails. That's why you're still alive.
I guess so.
You guess? How else does one man live while 5 perish?
I just did what I had to do.
So what exactly did you have to do?
If I'd have shared that water, nobody would have lived.
So you chose to let 5 people die to save yourself?
I told you, I'm a pragmatist.
I guess that's why you're the oldest man in Fort Tarsis.
Don't you judge me. You've seen death. You've done things. I could see it in your eyes. It's usually a glint of sadness or knowledge, but in some people, that glint turns into a gleam. And a gleam means they want to see more death. Be careful.
Další lojalita.
I still see a glint in your eyes.
No, nechal je rýpnout, aby sám přežil. Čup do kapsy. Ještě něco tady bude pěkného do kapsy. Bar.
You must be right. Yarrow said I'd find you here.
Yeah, you're the one who flew in with a hail of bullets and flaming glory.
Correct. That was me.
Well, right on, big star. That was something to see. Backed up into that tunnel, trying to keep those arcanists ticking. It got tense. I mean, I was looking forward to using Nellie on those cockroaches.
Nellie?
My sword. Helps me perform my community service. Figured she saved my butt so many times. She should get a name.
Well, you seem to be recovering nicely.
I got 2 working fists. 1 for punching, 1 for drinking. That's all I need. So, I'm guessing you're here to stay. You've been keeping to yourself, but I've seen you around.
If there's work, yeah. I get the impression business is picking up.
Been tough for a while. Couple of weeks, I was barely scraping by. But man, there's nothing like being a freelancer, right? So hey, thanks for showing up when you did. I owe you one.
Glad it worked out.
Anyway, I'm probably still bleeding somewhere. Should get that fixed. I'll see you around, big star.
Velká hvězda, zajímavé. Co tu máme? Cortex. OK. Jo, to je tady ten bar. Aha. No, tady jsou možný do stejný kecat nechce.
I know you. You're the hot shot who silenced that shaper thing, yeah?
Word travels fast.
I keep an ear to the ground.
Hot
Best way
shot.
to stay alive out here. Maxine. Call me Max. Welcome to my bar.
You're the owner?
Am now. Got it off Dusty in a game of cards. Pretty sure he threw that hand.
You won a bar in a card game? You must have phenomenal luck.
I got contacts and a healthy survival instinct. In my business, that's better than luck. Usually. Every sucker who's owned this dump's been dead within a year. Most didn't make it a month.
Oh, hold up a second. What happened to the last owner?
He was on a strider to Anthem with the governor and it went down. Some say accident, some say a hit. Nobody made it back and the black box went missing.
You think Dusty was the target? Or the governor?
Dusty owed a lot to the wrong people, but dead men don't pay their debts. The governor? Not really worth the trouble, you know what I mean? Dusty's not the only owner to die in glitch circumstances, just the latest. People think this place is cursed.
You don't strike me as waiting around for certain doom.
Who has time for that crap? I got work to do. Deals don't make themselves. You're doing good work around here, freelancer. I'll get you a tab. First one's on the house. And if there's something you need, maybe I know some people. We'll see. Okay?
Tak, odkecáno. Jo. Super, už tady jsou poslední. Lending a hand, see in the dark. Takže pryč a doleva. Ark jako takový má pulzy docela slušnou grafiku, značka dobrou, takže otázka je, jak moc je potřeba zrovna takovou hru dělat remaster. A ne, tudy ne. Jo, tady jsou. Chlastají na balkóně. Arcanist Reputation. Může být. Šup. Do Cortexu. Kde je to druhé? Vidím taky něco do Cortexu. Když jsem tu ještě nebyl, tak to aspoň tady má potáhnu všechno. A je tu jenom tenhle jeden. Tak povídej, co chceš.
Bloody scars. The spike in their activity has really thrown off my research.
What are you working on exactly?
I'm looking for a lost Arcanist text known as the Elysian Manuscript. It was inscribed
Zvládnout vyřídit pár telefonátů, aby se s Koule vyhnul fyzickému kontaktu. OK, tak good luck.
Imagine knowing for relic will create firestorms or scorpions or shatter you into 1,000 pieces.
We could keep people safe.
Indeed. Every little piece of knowledge we can scrape together helps.
You're making progress?
The heroic work done by my assistants, may they continue to seek answers beyond this life, led to a discovery. Turns out there was a far more ingenious way to pass knowledge along. Invisible runes.
Invisible?
Runes, yes.
How do I...
Aha! I piqued your curiosity. You'll just have to continue on this adventure to find out, won't you? Our research has revealed a potential site that may answer our questions.
Just point me in the right direction.
No to bylo přijato. Můžu jít. A zmizel mi... Jo, zmizel. Ještě s tím můžu pokecat.
Freelancer. What can Matthias Errol Sumner help you with today?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
My research is progressing. I'm still alive and very happy about it. I intended to buy you a drink as thanks for the rescue, but then I remembered being banned from the bar.
You're banned? Why?
For, starting fights. Not proud of it, it just happened. One minute someone's mocking Von Blatt's theory of diurnal obsolescence, the next minute you got bloody knuckles. You know how it is.
Ani ne, ale budíš.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Emotions take over.
Exactly. Sometimes old impulses take over.
Old impulses?
Growing up in the streets of Helios, you pick up some bad habits. Discourse, dialogue, civility, the Arcanist ways, those I had to learn. Lashing out is instinct.
I didn't know you grew up on the streets.
I don't advertise it.
You should be proud. You're a survivor. This world needs more Arcanists like you.
Like me? You want more kids orphaned young who have to fend for themselves?
I didn't mean...
I get it. Fewer soft, bookish types, more bloody knuckles and cynicism. You know, I prefer a world where no one gets calluses on their soul.
But that's not the world we live in.
Complete acceptance of the world's failings inhibits the will to change it. And we can change it. Through knowledge, we can make the world better. That's what the Arcanist Order does. That's what I do. Speaking of which, I have some experiments to oversee. Don't want something to blow up and make orphans.
Mhm. Tu na knížek. Co je tady? Šup to do kapsy, do knížky, tady něco svítilo též. Jo. Knížka. Tak, pojďme probnout tu novou snipu. A schválně, co tam bude. Bylo víc kecání, tak teď bude jedna z posledních misí, no posledních. Jediná mise, kterou to aktuálně nabídlo, takže předpokládám, že pak to odemkne zase nějakou další část pokročilou.
Patching in Arcanist Matthias.
So how did you learn about where we're headed?
Zajímavé. O, dožití, tak to má fest málo nábojů. To damage pěkný, ale to no.
Let's find out.
Chápu, že je to silné, ale tak málo munice je dost nepoužitelné. Tak kam to bude? Nějaký tunel. A ještě se to natahuje. No tak. Tak to je fest nepoužitelné.
Here we are. This will be difficult tonight.
What am I looking for?
A marker of some type, something other arcanists would recognize.
Na vrchu, dole. Jiný nácuc. Wolfen.
I'm sure it's here. Some very aggressive wolves that have taken up residence. Please, clear them out.
I can do.
Blesky to plivé. Okay. I pod sem. Legendary Slayer. Gotovo.
Let's find that marker. There, yes. Unusual design.
Tak, šup. Nějaká interakce, nic.
Which is what?
A shift in energy. We create a big enough change, the wires detect it, the marker triggers.
Like a fire alarm?
Aha.
Exactly. That shape or object across from the marker is made for echoes.
Got it. Let's build a fire.
12, ty kráso. Tak to je masakr.
So many echoes required. This site was chosen to make this task difficult.
They just needed arcanists working with freelancers.
Of course.
How'd you learn about these hidden runes we're looking for?
The moment I realized the great need for secrecy in our history, it opened up new ways to look at the research I already had. Another echo should be close.
Bych řekl, záříme to tu bleskem, ale... Vejce pavku minus. Nazdar. Je tam ještě někde něco? Je to, co je to? Nesting ground, no. Je tu toho hodně. Aha, já to můžu brát jen po 3. Ok. Takže. Jasné. 3 a jdu zas pro další 3. To nejde brát. Ve větší množství. A z druhou stranu tady budu lítat furt do kolečka asi po těch stejných bodech. Očividně. To je trochu blbý. By byly a zase zpátky. Víceméně repete to samé kolečko. A? Že by to už ukazovalo jiné místo. Jo, super. Konce ve vodě. Tady je další. Ale jako... Má to aspoň plošný damage, no. Když už nic. Ale že by to nějak sbíralo náboje, se říct nedá. Tak jo, kde to bude?
Leave it to them to be grubbing about. They have a special sensitivity to certain kinds of energy. Has to be related to their insect physiology. I wonder if...
Kind of in the middle of something right now, Matthias.
Ah, yes, of course.
To máme pěkného. No, dva hity. Crazy dneska Warframe, nevím, včera jsem byl. Nevím, jestli to budu dneska zapínat, možná později večer. Přehřá to. Challenge completed, gear.
Don't let them stand in your way.
Did we plan on it?
Let's get those echoes.
Why are they in a cage? That seems pointless.
Like fishing lure for freelancers.
Ah, clever. I kind of respect that.
Tak, co tu máme na vypuštění? Aha, nic. Třetí. Okay.
Got another one.
Yes. Excellent.
Captive Echo. Takže to odtáhnu zpátky a proletím se pro ty poslední 3.
Good. The energy is shifting.
Tak jo. Ochlazeno. A finální. Doplní to aspoň nemáky, ať je tam co dělat. Odletová část už nachystaná. Jo, doplní to nemáky. Aspoň tady v rámci téhle části. Přepni. Tady vidím.
Matthias, how did you do this work without freelancer help?
Slowly. I'm a fearsome associate. Slowly. This task alone would certainly require many uncomfortable nights in the jungle.
This book you're looking for.
The Elysian manuscript.
Right. What do you think you'll find in there?
Find? Well, arcanists pursue the truth, but time twists truth, hides it. The manuscript is a window to a very old truth.
Dobré munice. A tady je poslední. Poslední, třetí je, bude jich 12, tam můžeme pryč. Toto byl takový méně záživný úkol zatím. Možná se to ještě rozjede, jo.
That's done it. The marker's been triggered.
The Arcanist fire alarm.
Precisely.
Vlézt tam nemůžu. Zlikvidovat škorpiony. Tak to je v pohodě. Ne, Jane, jiné nejsou, než tam ty dvě. Jo, tady je. Či nějaký škorpion? Ne. To byl poslední škorpik. Tak, ukaž, co to udělá. Že vybudí světlo. Collect run.
Secret writing, a technique lost and forgotten. To think the key to my work was right in front of me.
No, čup, examine. Tady je pátá. Hora na poslední.
Energy is starting to fluctuate.
Does that mean hurry?
Yes.
Tak, šup.
That's all we're gonna get.
Should be enough. I have an idea how to find more of these.
Tak, co to udělá teď?
Yes, I'll explain when we get back to Fort Tarsis, but first, thank you. These runes hold the key to finding the Elysian manuscript. I'm certain.
To je všechno? Aha. No. Dámy a pánové, doufám, že se vám videjko líbilo, tady to aktuálně pro dnešek zapíchnu. Nezapomeňte hodnotit, komentovat, dát odběr a na viděnou u dalšího videa.